Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. So today I'm going to be doing a reading where I focus on your energy, and then if you're thinking of someone or involved with someone, I'm going to be focusing on that. Whatever level of this it is, just whoever you're thinking about at the moment. I'm going to split the energy between you and the person you're dealing with, and then focus on them. So if you stay tuned towards the end of this reading, I'm going to go over each sign and give you a more specific storyline for those where possibly the general did or didn't resonate. Just try to give you a more specific storyline with that. So stay tuned to that. So Gemini, I feel like you have made a decision about this person, probably whether you want to keep seeing them long term or not. Let's see what that decision was. So I feel like this decision was to try to possibly get over them. I'm still not exactly clear, so let's clarify that, Gemini. Okay, so you guys definitely had a falling out. Maybe you guys had a breakup or you're not talking to each other anymore, but I got the Lover's card in reverse, so I feel like possibly you made a decision to give up on this person, but clearly you still, to some degree want them, but you made the decision to where you're like, you know what, I don't need this in my life. Because you want to find something that's more equal, something that's more, also maybe something where you guys aren't so off and on, maybe something that's more stable, moderate, not so emotionally charged for you. Okay, so I feel like the decision that you made was to let go of this person emotionally, because you want to build something more stable in the future. I feel like this just took a toll on you emotionally, so you're just feeling like you could be feeling manipulated by this person. Maybe this person was a little bit manipulative. This person could have also been like controlling with you. Yeah. So this person could have accused you of it's kind of negative, honestly. This person could have accused you in the past of betraying them or sneaking around or cheating on you or something like that, and maybe this person's just really paranoid, but I think that actually they realized that you didn't actually do the things that they thought you did, or at least they're letting go of that fear. They're still very much holding on to this involvement that you guys had, so that's kind of interesting. I feel like this person just, when I said took a lot from you, maybe it's because they were just constantly accusing you of doing stuff, and I know that can be really draining, is when they're always where were you when you got home, and just being very controlling is kind of what I'm getting, or at least just behind the scenes really watching you and just being really overbearing to where you were exhausted from this person, because I think that they thought that you were being deceitful and that upset them, but they're still holding on to it, and they're letting go of a lot of these fears that you were going behind their back. Because I feel like they were out of touch with their higher self in a lot of ways, and I feel like they still are. They don't really know where things are gonna go. I feel like they're still kind of lost, but at least at the surface level, they're trying to get rid of this feeling of that you were deceitful with them. They're letting go of that aspect. For those of you that resonates with, they could possibly have not even told you that they felt like you were going around behind their back. But they're definitely really heartbroken. Maybe they're the ones that maybe they were pushing you away in a lot of ways, because they're so guarded or something, that they were pushing you away in ways that they didn't even realize, and now they're heartbroken because they're like, oh, well, I lost this person, I was too much. And I feel like they were just too much for you, Gemini. So they want to give back the energy that's a very specific thing just came to me, is the energy that they took from you, they want to give back to. They want to stop taking things from you, whether this is material or just energy or emotions or like taking up your time. They want to give that back to you in a way where it's like, I'm coming back and I'm going to be more mindful of what you want and kind of be less paranoid. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see how they're feeling romantically. They feel like it's unrequited. They have all this love and passion for you. Clearly, that's why they were being so kind of crazy with you. But it's because they feel like things are unrequited. Maybe they kind of are. Maybe you don't care about them as much as them. They care about you. But this could be a relatively new thing. Maybe they kind of right off the bat started acting like this, so you were like, whoa, and took a step back. Could also be the opposite, but I don't really think it is. I think to some degree you were like, okay. So one of you guys could also be pretty flirty or maybe just immature. Maybe one of you guys actually is kind of, I wouldn't say involved with anyone else, but maybe you just like have a lot of things going on, have a lot of people, maybe have a lot of options. One of you guys does. So they just were unsure. So that's why they were being kind of like paranoid with you and jealous of a lot of the things that you were doing, Gemini. But they want commitment with you big time. They want things, okay. So it could be either one of two things. This was a relatively new relationship where they came in super hot and heavy and overwhelmed you. Or two, they want a new beginning with you and they want things to be more lighthearted, while also wanting commitment. So I don't think they're giving up on the commitment thing, but I think that they just want, like I said, they want to trust you more. They want to be more committed. And they want things to be less like heavy, because it seems like things were really heavy and overwhelming. But they have like so much love for you. Honestly, this is like one of the most loving readings that I've seen. Like they, to an unhealthy degree, like really love you. But they also have a lot of baggage, a lot of things that they need to work through. And I feel like they really deeply want to make things less heavy and stop accusing you of things. Let's see if that actually is going to happen. So you guys are, I think you guys are going to come back, and I think that they're going to, at least initially, really have a more lighthearted energy. You guys are going to be strong together, not a lot of problems. But I think at the root of it, this person is still going to have the issues that they're going to have. With the Ace of Swords in reverse here, I don't think you guys are really fully going to trust each other. Which leads me into the long, or I guess, let me pull another card. So things are still, unfortunately, going to be unrequited with this person. I think it's on your end, Gemini. That you don't care about this person as much as they care about you, deep down. And I think that that's going to cause a power balance that's going to be kind of like out of balance, like I said. This person isn't going to be able to give up these irrational fears that they have about you. But right now, if you're wondering what they're thinking, I just got this card, which I never have gotten before, so it's pretty rare. They said, I'm thinking about you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So this person just cares so much about you, Gemini. But I think you guys are still going to have possibly another falling out or another breakup, so to speak, because things are just unbalanced. You know, take that if it's like one end or the other, but someone definitely cares more than the other. I'm going to say it's they care more about you, Gemini. And I feel like that's not going to change. You know, you can't turn on and off your feelings and just decide you're going to care more one day. This person cares to an unhealthy degree. I feel like you care to a normal degree. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm going to go into every sign and do a really quick read. And just kind of tell you whether I think that this person is going to reach out or if you guys are going to come together, for those of you looking for an answer. So, Gemini, this Aries, to start out, has so much passion for you. They could be kind of like a businessman or woman, or just into business and just into like that sort of thing. They want to also take care of you, I feel like. This person is very career oriented, but at the same time, they have a lot of passion for you. So, yeah. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus wants to give a lot to you. They have deep emotions for you. You guys have a really strong connection, but be aware that this person could be very impulsive. Impulsive behavior, maybe problems with addiction, but they just want to give to you, and they're really thinking about you, and they want to really give you like the world, so to speak. If you're dealing with another Gemini, I feel like you and this Gemini are going to continue to have bad luck. Take that as it is. Your cycle with each other isn't over, so I feel like this person will reach out to you, but it's not over, but you guys are going to continue to have bad luck, unfortunately, with each other. Like, maybe you guys can't see eye to eye. Very rarely get this card. If you're dealing with a Cancer, got the Hierophant. So there could be some issues with, like, maybe one person is more conservative than the other, or one person is more religious than the other. But there's definitely, like, some level of maybe one person isn't willing to bend a lot of their... I feel like this person doesn't want to bend a lot of their morals for you. That's kind of weird, but just take it as it is. Maybe this person doesn't want to give up, like, certain aspects of their friends or family, or just some things socially. They don't want to, like, give it up. Maybe they have, like, a thing socially where they're, like, a bachelor, or they go out and, like, see a lot of people, and they're not really willing to give up that lifestyle at the moment. Or they could be willing. Could go the opposite way. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this Cancer is kind of walking away, or at least they made a decision of some sort. I think you already know the decision. I don't think that they're willing to give this another try, unfortunately. I just feel like they're just kind of, like, done. If you're dealing with a Leo, this Leo wants to give to you. They want to give to you, like, financially. They want to take care of you financially. I feel like they have a lot of passion for you, Gemini. They just want to build a strong foundation with you. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra is holding back from you emotionally. I feel like they're pretty cold towards you at the moment. I think that they're emotionally repressed, and I don't think that they're, like, truly over. Maybe something from the past or something, but they're just not really emotionally available right now. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra, it's not over to them at all. I feel like you guys are going to continue on whatever you had before, or just not over to them. They're still really holding on to this connection. Yeah. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, this Virgo, like, kind of what I said, like, they think that, I think that they feel like they're very anxious about you, but they're letting it go. I feel like they thought you were, in the general, like I said, going behind their back, but I feel like they're letting it go. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio is wants to celebrate with you. They may have something in their personal life going on, but they want to celebrate with you, or maybe you guys will just have success in general between each other. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this Sagittarius, I think, is walking away. I don't think that they think that they have anything less to gain, or more to gain, I mean, from you. I just feel like they're walking away, unfortunately, or at least I just think that there's no new opportunities. Very quickly, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn is finally forgiving themselves and kind of moving on in a way. Forgiving you, forgiving themselves. They're not as sad as they used to be. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, this Aquarius is letting go a lot of the fears that they had about you. And I feel like they will come towards you. They're letting go of a lot of those fears. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces is still like unable to see things from your perspective, and I don't think that they're willing to change at all.